Welcome back to another video. Today I'm working on a 02 GMC Sierra 2500 HD. And I'm doing the inner bearing on the front right side of the front differential. I could not find a video on this, so I wanted to just give you a quick rundown of what's going on. First of all, you gotta take off the housing on the passenger side. Get that off, take off the axle, undo two bolts up here. You'll have to loosen, there's one right here, and then on the other side, one right here. You're just gonna loosen those so you can get this to move a little bit, so you can get the housing out. Come over here to the housing, take the axle out of the housing. Here's the pieces. C-clip, some gear. The bearing is in here, right here. Pull the outer seal, which is right here. I already pulled it off. I'll let you know how to put it back together in a minute. Pull the outer seal, then I had to use a blind bearing puller. This is the set I used. Got your slide hammer, and then these, you screw this piece in, and this piece expands. So you actually put it in here, screw this in, and then you'd screw the slide hammer to that, and use the slide hammer to pull out the bearing. Now to put the bearing back in, I've got this set of, use those to push the bearing back in. It's going to be flush with this outer ring right here. So right now I'm going to put the seal back in. It's going to go in like that. As soon as I get that in, I will get back to you. Alright, welcome back. Got the seal installed. Use my seal installer. Put it on there, got the seal in. Now I'm going to show you how to put this back together, one-handed. Take it out of the vise. Face down. Slide it down the shaft. Make sure it goes all the way down in there. You'll hear a pop. Now you're in. Now got a couple washers here. The one with the little tabs gonna go in first. You're gonna line it up with the little tabs in the housing, just like that. Next is the big washer. That's gonna go just like that. There's the other pop you wanted. And you'll know because you'll see this indent all the way around. Once the housing is seated properly, there's a little groove all the way around the shaft. And that's for this C-clip going to. So now, we're gonna put this over here like this, expand a little bit, and slide it down into that groove. I'll be right back with you. Okay, once you get the little C-clip ring seated up here, you're just going to push it down until it goes into that groove on the shaft that I was telling you about when you know you have it seated. And you'll see it go in. Might have to push down on the ring a little bit to get that to go in properly. Now once that's seated, come to this guy, and then this portion right here is going to go in that hole. Do not lose that spring. So you slide it over. It's got a gear in there. Slide it on. Just like that. So this portion actually moves freely. Put that in there. There you are. Now you're all set back in, ready to put the whole housing axle piece back into the truck right here. Bolts here, 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 and here, and then the axle bolts right there. Alright, so let's recap. This is what it would look like once you get this whole piece off of the front differential. This is what it'd be. So now the first thing you're going to do is pull the gearing. Second thing you do is get that little C-clip out of there. Once you do that, top washer first, then the tab washer second. Might have to hit the axle a little bit. Once that's done, you're going to slide the whole housing off of the axle. On the outer axle, you're going to pull the seal. Then you're going to use the bearing, blind bearing puller to pull the bearing. Install the new bearing with this tool. All different sizes, match the size you need. Once you do that, it goes back on. There you go. One more thing I forgot to mention is this little washer. That's going to go on the like that. But when you pull it off, sometimes it'll get stuck onto here, right here. It'll stay there. So when you take it off, don't forget to look for that. And like I said, that goes on the very outside here. I'm also going to put some RTV all the way around to seal it. I'll do that, get it on, be back with you. Alright, I'm back. Got it in. That's what it looks like. Connector here. There's also a clip to hold some wires back here. I know you can't see it very well. Here's the bolts I was talking about. I did put RTV on the back side of it. But that's it, completed. So, any comments, feel free to put them in. Thanks for watching.